This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Wait, what? What? I thought it was the same environment! Oh no, the depression! It's coming back! No! Fuck's sake. Individuals suffering from anxiety and depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings, which contain spoilers? Spoilers. Alternately, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the setting menu at any time. Show me. No, actually, I mean, like, I don't know how different this is gonna be from the original one. I imagine it's gonna be different. Otherwise, I mean, what the fuck did I spend 15 bucks on this? But in case there is a massive difference, I'm gonna say no. Listen, you. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you notice the game's aiding rage in your region, and you consent to your exposure to highly disturbing content. I agree. Hello everyone, my name is Imagine18, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Fuck's sake, man. I'm already fucking everything up. Just a side note, I just want to explain how excited I am for this game. Before I start YouTube, I didn't play Doki Doki Literature Club, but I did play a Blue Sky mod that someone made that turned like the 4 to 5 hour game that Doki Doki Literature Club is into like a 40 fucking Christ, into a 20 hour not let's play, but you know, just experience depression, anxiety, and I loved it so much. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to start YouTube originally, or at least one of the reasons why I wanted to start YouTube a little earlier, was because I really wanted to do a let's play in that, but I kind of already played it, so I was like, well, you know, but this came out, I'm like, yes! But yeah, in case you can't tell, I'm extremely excited to play this. I love this game. I love Blue Sky mods, and if this is anything like that, then I am excited for it. Sadly, this is not free, so if you don't have money, then you can't play. But I got money, so I can shell out fucking, you know, cock to walk. Yeah, nothing nonsense. Without further ado, we will jump into it and try to have some fun. I am actually curious into your name. Darling. No, we're not a girl. Fuck shit. Charlie. There we go. I usually use Darling as my like name for stuff. Like, and knowing the Magic Ruby tag, I usually use Darling for some strange reason. I don't know. Listen, it's not important, okay? Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is sadly Sayuri, my neighborhood and good friend since we were childhood. Also depressing, and she committed suicide. She's not gonna hang herself again, is she? I really hope not. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say it like you were thinking about ignoring me. Well, the amount of depression you're gonna cause, honey, I think I'm fine with it, but you know what, here, I don't mind stopping and waiting for you. You're not gonna give me fucking my anxiety, bro. Oh my god, man, the flashbacks from the game. I'm just so afraid. I don't know what dark route this game's gonna take, if it does take one at all, but if it does, Sayori, listen, you're a lot of depression. I don't want you in my life, personally speaking. God, I'm such a dick. Sorry. Sake. That's mean, Charlie. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all, because you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Maybe, considerably. By the way, Charlie, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Question mark? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sorry likes to worry a little too much about me when I am perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free times on game and anime. I was talking about how I worry that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I mean, listen, I'm not a social butterfly, okay? If I want to be an introvert, let me be an introvert, honey, okay? Listen, if people don't fuck with me, I don't need to fuck with them. It's as simple as that, really. Your happiness is really important to me, you know, and I know you're happy now, but I thought you'd become a NATSUKI, and in a few years, just because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Maybe. All right. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little bit? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind out a little bit, even if it does exaggerate everything inside my head. Her head is gonna explode! The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I start fuck's sake, man. I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Sorry wants me to check out some. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club, the best club. I say the best club. Listen, if choir wasn't already a class and it was a club, personally speaking, I would always join the choir. I would join the choir class because I am a big choir kid. I know I've said it multiple times, but I am just I love singing, okay? I love it so much. So I would do that, but if it wasn't the class that it was, or the club, listen, if that wasn't a club, which is the class course, then, you know what, and I had to do it in a club, then I guess the anime club will do, I guess. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized that I'm the only one left in this class. God. You know what, speaking of that, funny enough, I assume this is at the end of the day, but speaking of that comment, this reminds me of, funny enough, reminds me of a conversation between one of my, I was gonna say my students, one of my classmates, and a teacher, I think in like 9th grade, was it? 9th grade, 10th grade? All the classes just merged together. I can't fucking tell at this point. But it reminds me how the teacher was, when you're talking about like, you know how animals were like trained to do certain stuff, and she's like, well, you're trying to train to do stuff as well, because when the bell rings, you're meant to leave, and the bell rings, and the student's like, I'm not gonna leave, and she looked at you like, get up. Fuck's sake, man. It's like, you gotta do what the bell tells you, you know what I mean? I thought I'd catch you coming outside the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I don't know if you should give me that side title, but you know what? I'll take the compliment, I guess. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Gosh, Sayori, what's wrong with you? I'm just kidding, she's nice. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie, I mean, first off, I know you're in a literature club, but I mean, like, if I am supposed to self-insert, which I am, I'm not a big fan of literature to begin with. I like reading, don't get me wrong, and that is kind of what the club is, so maybe I should take that back. But I'm not, but like, I put literature and English together, and I've never been a big English fan, even though I took AP English for some reason, which I shouldn't, because I cheated my way through that class. Most people did, but I mean, like, listen, sometimes you gotta cheat. If you're in school and you can't make the grade yourself, just fucking whip out the book, and just cheat your way through the class. It's not gonna vice. Don't listen to me, please, fuck's sake. Sayori is somehow the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice Presidente. That being said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh, come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything, so, you know, don't make promises you can't see. I love it so much, man. It's such a sneaky way of doing things, but I fucking love Sayori so much. She's not my favorite best girl. Also, all the girls are above 18. Just so weird. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let her out alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay. Yay, let's go. Personally speaking, I don't think that's a good idea because it's kind of a dick move. We just walk in there, take a cupcake, and it's like, yeah, I'm not really here. I'm just here for the food. Natsuki's gonna slap our fucker cheeks. I delicately follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Hello? My name is Sayori. Everyone, the new member is here. Girl 1. I get you don't know their names yet, technically speaking, but I just love how they say Girl 1, Girl 2, Girl 3, Girl 4, Girl 5, and guess what? I'm Guy 1! Who would've guessed? Who would've guessed? Welcome to the Leisure Club. It is a pleasure meeting you. And it is a pleasure meeting you too, honey. You're not really my body type. I'm being very shallow. I should shut up, but you are pretty, honey, nevertheless. I forgot your name. I am such a dick. Seriously, you bought a boy? Hi, Natsuki. It's so bad I remember her name. She is my favorite girl though, so I mean, listen, I'm a bit biased. Listen, anyway, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Hey, Charlie, what a nice surprise. Hello, demon girl. I just don't remember your name either, even though I'm gonna shut up before I say some weird shit. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, and they're all different sizes. Take that if you will. They're all different sizes to a degree, so I mean, hey, one for everyone's type, I would imagine. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. The girl with sad attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small fingers make her look like a first year school. Small figures, sorry. I was gonna say, how in hell, Sherlock, did you deduce that she was a first year? Your fingers are really small. Are you a first year? Like, God, it wouldn't make sense, would it? You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Shh, she's a bit of a prick. Just ignore! Then turns back towards the other girl. She just says it silently. She didn't yell it out. Gosh, could you imagine? Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yori. Ah, Yori, that's the fucking name. Yori, the yandere. They both start with a Y. No shit, it makes sense. The smartest in the club. Don't say that like that. Yori, who appears calm, more mature, and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Sorry if I'm all over the place, by the way. I'm just so excited. Holy shit. I can't. Come calm down. If you can't tell, I'm very excited to play this game. Holy shit, man. Drink your coffee and calm down. Fuck's sake, man. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Charlie. Monica smiles sweetly. God, look at that fucking pose, man. It's something else. Come sit down. Charlie made a room for you at the table, so you can just sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. You tell him, Natsuki. Show him. You show him, girl. Fucking. Oh my god. She's a bit sassy, so I want to put some force into her, but you know what I mean. Not that way, God. Just fucking. I'm gonna assume all you are not as dirty-minded and perverted as me, but the stick, the wick, the donut in the hole. You can't. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Kind of like middle school, or not middle school, but I guess elementary, when you would stack your tables together and you sit in your little tables. God, I fucking hated that. I mean, then again, it's better than having like all the tables in a row or the desk in a row, but still, it's like, God, the flashbacks. I didn't hate school, a little bit, depending on what year we're talking about. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Yoinks! What is that? Look at those cupcakes. She hasn't even revealed them yet. What? I'm having way too much fun with this. God damn it, man. Natsuki lifts the foil. See what I mean? Like, she gave the impression before she even lifted. She just sees the foil. It's like, whoa, foil. I've never seen before my eyes. Just like so fucking stupid, man. I love it so much. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little tiny cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolates were used to make ears. Oh, they're so cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. It's delicious. Sorry, talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. God damn, it's already disgusting. What are you doing? Personally speaking, if I'm ever eating food and I need to talk, I just like cover my mouth. Not gonna help you hear me even more than it does, but I mean, no offense, it's disgusting. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm kind of neat freak and you're triggering me, okay? I turn the cupcake around and I inspect it. I look at it. Look at me in the eye, little cat, before I crush you. Where should I bite? God, I'm taking this a little bit weird. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Huh? You gonna eat it? You gonna eat it, you little shit? You gonna eat it or not? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like I made this for you. I don't like you. We're not that far in the game yet, my dude. What are you doing? It's not like I made them for you or anything. Gosh. I thought you technically did, since Sayori did say. Well, maybe, but listen, that's a technicality count, okay? Don't assume, you fucking ass. But not for you know? You dummy. God, man. No one says dummy. Even if you say dummy, you're realistically not gonna say it to anyone unless you have some sort of interest. But the fact that we met, do you have an issue with catching feelings? All right. Gosh, calm down. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation entirely. Yuri returns to the table carrying a nice tea set. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. They all want me. The dirty. I need to really stop. I'm sorry. That's not insulted. You're insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. Technically speaking, it is. Charlie, listen, are we the same guy or not? I do like reading. Funny enough, I don't like reading as much anymore. I mean, I like reading manga, not really traditional books. Listen, I like reading, okay? So, what made you consider Literature Club? Oh, well, you know, I didn't really consider it. And technically speaking, I haven't joined yet, even though I'm destined to. So, I mean, Sayori, you wanna explain yourself? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so why not? That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other club majors if you really wanted to. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Basically, what she is saying is it takes a lot of work, a lot of stress, a lot of depression. I don't want that, and personally speaking, I don't blame you, honey. Okay, fuck the work. Let's have some fun, as the people would say. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worth wild. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yay! We'll do our best. You know it! Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. And look at that, they're all different body type. Fucking Lucy, Natsuki is the smallest. Then you have fucking Sayori, who's like the small medium. Yeah, Monica, who's the medium. And yeah, the Yori, who is the large. Again, take that how you will. I'm not gonna explain myself. I'm a pervert, okay? I'm sorry! God damn it, man. So, Charlie, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, if we're talking about me, personally, I like manga. Actually, speaking on books, like speaking on actual books, the whole series, not the fucking one Child Above, you fucking bricks. The actual, like, whole book series is really good. That, Peter Pan's Star Catchers, if you want to read Peter Pan, but more mature, give it a read. And Believe for series. And we're not talking about actual books then. Manga, both nice, happy, and depressing. Would you believe it? I hate myself. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm gonna quietly myself hat joking. not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. For you, Yuri. Sorry, I'm not gonna give you a pat, Yuri. So it's gonna change, but not for you. You're not the girl of my hearts, of my heart of hearts for this game. So I'm sorry. It still can change, just not that way. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about seeing Yuri's sad smile. Or after, sorry. God, words. I suck at them. Would you believe? Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds, like Berserk. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressed. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds herself comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Oh, am I one of them? Stories with deep like... I'm going a little fast, sorry. Anyway, I have been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once and never again because I don't like horror. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I understand that completely. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Don't drag me in this time. This is you. Don't look at me and drag me into your BS. Not your BS, but just your, your... I'm not gonna help you, okay? That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Left a scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. I'll get embarrassed. Give it back. How dare you, Monica? This is why I hate you. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poem, everything you do is just as cute as you. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Not a very confident writer yet, are we? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. Why don't we all just suck it up, stop being babies, and read them? And you know, if it's shit, I'll laugh and I'll be a dick. I actually won't do that, but we can have a fun time, I promise. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Fun, right? You two just shared how depressing it sounds. Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? Yay, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Charlie? Monica swerves. She swerves. She smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I've only come out fourth, and what's been on my mind? I've never said I would join! Bitch, get out of here. How dare you assume, you asshole. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Yeah, listen, Charlie, I'm gonna be honest, my dude. I understand if you haven't thought, but you've already kind of like walked into the bar. At this point, you kind of shouldn't have just, like, realistically speaking, if I was in this club, I would just sucked it up, and there's no point in saying no just to say yes, you know what I mean? So I would have just like, yeah. Sayori's like, hey, you joined the club, and I would be like, Sayori. Realistically speaking, but I mean, that's just me personally. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yay, confetti! Let's play the fucking music. I don't know. Yay, I'm so happy. Sorry, wrapped surrounds around me, jumping up and down. You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Yeah. It would have been funny, but best girl. So let's not stop cross the line, okay? Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks. I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Charlie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monaco with my mediocre writing skills? No! But I mean, hey, we can try. Hey, Charlie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never really walk home anymore. It's together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Fucking... Again, words, they fucking mix. I can't tell sometimes what they are. Sure, might as well. Yay! The whole way back, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yori, and of course, Monica. The 4 cups of spices. Will I really be happy spending every single day at the school and literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go close to one of these girls. I just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me, or depression, or anxiety. 1 or 2, probably both. Oh boy, I love, and I'm gonna hate this as well. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite class member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. So out of curiosity, the one thing I'm actually curious about is in the original game, obviously, I mean, first off, you can't really get together with anyone because of the but if you get what I mean, you did have routes, but Monaco is one of the people you couldn't go for. What I'm curious about is if you can go for Monaco this, because again, in the Blue Sky mod as well, which if you haven't played that, it's hard to really talk to people if you haven't really played it, but in that game as well, that was like a mod version of the game. Really good mod as well, by the way. I do recommend it. You can play for free if you just download Doki Literature Club, the base game, not plus. But even in that, you couldn't go if I use Sayori as like an option, or not Sayori, sorry, you couldn't go for Monaco as option. It's like in every version, people don't want you to go for Monaco, which I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I am curious about if you can go for it. But then again, considering the fact she's not right there at the bottom, I guess you can't go for it. That sucks. It doesn't matter though, we're going for Natsuki. So I mean, I don't give a shit. Pink, yay, dark, fuck. Oh, I clicked too, shit. Sayori, oh, no. We'll just go with sweet. Fuck. A rose twinned it off. Oh, I didn't. I think I got enough Sayori, Natsuki. If I didn't get enough Natsuki, then I will load back and do it. Then again, I have plenty of time to do it, but I'm just saying, if I do not get my girl, it's not gonna be a big deal, but I'm gonna fucking scream on the inside. It's not really that big deal, but still, it's like, I want my route, damn it. Hi again, Charlie. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. You're gonna die now. We're gonna torture you. You wait, boy. Your dick is coming. Nah, don't worry. I'm not that much of a prick. Surprise, surprise. I know. This might be a little strange for me. I'm not gonna lie, but I at least keep my word. Thank you for keeping your promise, Charlie. What a kind sir. Come to me. Let's read. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, my boy. Making your dive headfirst into literature when you are not accustomed to it. So strange, I know. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. He's a boy. Don't get this man slack, okay? I'm sexist, did you know? This is gonna be a long playthrough, boys, let me tell you. Sorry you told me that you didn't want to join any clubs this year. Well, Sayori's a snitch, it's not really my problem. And last year too, Sayori, this little snitch. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it, okay? I got a knife, it's gonna come off, mister. My dad is abusive, he's gonna beat the shit. I have dark humor. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Manga? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated! Natsuki plops back into a seat. Don't worry, guys. Charlie always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Yes, as someone who's a clean freak and has OCD, it will trigger me. Would you believe it? Surprise, surprise, the kid with OCD. It's triggered. My OCD actually is not that bad, but I am a bit of a clean freak, so... yeah. And you almost set your house on fire once. Ah, is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a bit jealous. Oh, how come? You and Charlie can become good friends too. And maybe you can stick your circle in his stick. So weird, should not say that. I'm a virgin. I'm too young for that. Oh, you're eating bachi something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Really? Me? But I'm an asshole. You got me a gift? I'll take it. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it seem like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. As always, I'm an airhead. I can't think for myself. I don't hate Sayori, but I'm telling the truth. I guess that means that it's up for me to rescue this situation. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. 'Cause I'm a piece of shit. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I don't deserve it, but I will gladly take it. It'll make me happy no matter what. If it's a piece of shit, though, I will throw it back at you. Bit of a dick move, I know, but hey. I don't want your shit, honey. All right, well, here you go. Yori reaches out into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, you know. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Oh, that's nice. But I've spent over hundreds of dollars on manga. You assuming I'm broke? Huh? Is that what you think, Yuri? It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I don't like you as a best girl, but I'll read it just for you. I'm simping. Fuck me. Seriously, take the book. Phew. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Mom to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But she doesn't. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner, while Yori's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ah, yes! I did enough, Natsuki! That is a sign! I think it's a sign. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sign from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. From a gentleman! I'm a dick, so maybe I shouldn't call myself a gentleman. Topadole! What do you need, my lady? You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts myself back in the right spot. What a bitch! I'm gonna tell the teacher about this. What's the point of keeping your collection so organized? Someone else is just gonna mess it up. You read manga, right? Sometimes. I mean, I have like 200. Yes! Don't listen to this guy who is me. Listen to me. You can't hear me, but listen to me. Yes, yes, yes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I mean, you can if they're not a weeble. You just tell them to fuck themselves. I mean, simple as that. If you want to just not care and be a dick, you can do that. How did you know anyway? Oh, you know, I was just eavesdropping, sniffing by. I was behind you and I'm like, oh, manga? So, you know, that's kind of how. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Also, I say manga, not manga. I know there's like 2 different ways you can quote unquote pronounce it. I don't really know what's the right way anymore, but I'm used to saying manga. So if you're someone who said manga, I don't care. Just don't come at me in the comments telling me I'm wrong. And if you do, well, fuck you. Much better. Organization. Seeing a box set with one book missing, probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know how that feels. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect, girls. It's a series I never heard of in my life. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door right there, mister. Okay, walk out of the classroom. I don't need your bullshit. Points to the classroom door. Was correct. I have played the base game before, so I do kind of know. Hey, I wasn't judging, okay? I was judging, but I wasn't, okay? Do you understand what I mean? I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice, mister. But I'll tell you one thing, Charlie. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls the first volume from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Don't just stand there. Oh! Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning of the story? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, you pay attention? Hey, tell you, old boy. I mean, I get that, don't get me wrong. There's some series that are just like so long. It's such a it's an effort to really go through the second time, but I understand it completely. So, what should I expect from this book? Is there gonna be any plot development? Love? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're set with a guy at the ice cream shop. That just helps you to get to know the characters. Besides still entertaining, but later on, there's all kind of drama. Like when the girls on the backstories and then some romance stuff to happen, they start savaging and kill each other. Fucking drama! I hate drama so fucking much. I really do, but I mean, I get what you mean. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. It's almost as if you read this book series before, and it's your series, and you bought it. Surprise, surprise. Pikachu face. Oh my god, fucking, I love this so much. Read on for a few more minutes. Gosh, she's so adorable. Like I said, again, one of the preferences, at the beginning of the game, it literally said I didn't show in the footage, so it probably seems like I'm lying, but I swear, they're over 18. Believe me, okay? I finished a couple of chapters at this point, plus I'm 21, she's like over 18, so maybe 19. Again, that makes no sense in the high school settings, but that's like a 2 to 3 age part. Fair game, you know what I mean? Like, it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? Looks like someone doesn't have friends! Isn't that sad, my little cupcake? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? I don't have friends! Stop judging me, damn it! Like I gotta get my friends to read this. They're just seeing mangas for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that? We're assholes. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. That's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. You're a loser. I'm cool. That's how the world works. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica, who was kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Paid off an end, didn't it? I mean, I'm here, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problem. Well, you have someone reading your fucking manga, honey. Am I not a friend? Am I still an outcast to you? Jeez, that's enough. No more awkwardness. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, calm down, honey. Gosh. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts to laugh. Ha! Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words that the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, from whom it's a rare expression, is glorious. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poem? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Aw, sorry. I just need to make sure we had enough time. I'm not trying to ruin you and your boy toys experience. It's my boy toy, damn it. I'm watching you, Natsuki. They do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gone to me. She actually slides herself a good 12 inches away because she's a tsundere. She's too embarrassed to do it. What a guess. All right. Guess I'll stop here for now. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but I mean, Monica just said, don't be dumb, dummy. Just take it home with you. Is that really all right? Well, of course, it would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. All right, then. I stand up. I return to where I put myself and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Think in a real scenario crisis, sharing it one-on-one is still stressful, but it's a lot better than sharing it with like multiple people. Even four is a bit unnerving. I do have stage fright, I'm gonna be honest. Then again, it's surprising, isn't it? I was in a play when I was like in elementary school, and I have stage fright. Very odd combination. I'm not gonna question myself. Listen. I'm a weird guy, okay? Who should I show my poem to first? I don't know. It's like I made it for Natsuki. Let's go to Natsuki first, since we're being so much of a simp, you fucking prick. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poems. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion, okay? Cause so great. You made it just for me, didn't you simp? What's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could be doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poem? Because I'm a simp? That's what I had in mind when I'm writing this, you fucking prick. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems. Yours really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Just admit yourself. Stop being such a tsundere. Oh, you're so... Oh, bro, I fucking love this. You just don't understand anything, do you? In any case, show me the goods. Eagles can fly, monkey can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owl can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. I love her. She's like, oh, she's not gonna like it. She's just so confident that I'm gonna hate her. Listen, honey, you're the route I'm going for, okay? I'm gonna like it, to be honest. I mean, truth be told, it's not really my style of poem, but I mean, it's cute, I guess, which is matching her description. Funny, isn't it? Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all soft and stuff. I mean, it does. So people don't even try to take my writing so seriously. But isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less value. There you go. Look at the finger. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Haha, see what I did there? It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's exactly why I'm a pro, bitch. You know what it means? This is a good poem, Charlie. Isn't that right, Sayori? Are you sure this is your first time? Yeah, I guess. It's not that good. I am the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. This reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in this class. I guess. Not really into it yet, but if that doesn't mean I'll break your promise. See? It's like I said before, Charlie, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? You're not a dick. I know you. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Yeah, I guess. Or simps. That too. Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry. Really bad at this. Don't worry, honey. I'm sure you're good. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepiness out of my eyes. Or the crusties, as some would call them. The crusties. Oh my god. Are you asking me to come in and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I won't preface. It doesn't make sense, but I love it. Sayori. Did you wait until this morning to write this? You did, didn't you? No. Just a little bit, okay? I've got through last night, okay? Well, at least that makes me a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. So tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It just came out nice. Or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yari. I know it's gonna come. She's gonna smack talk the shit out of me. Not smack talk, but because it's not her style. But I mean, I already know it's coming. Yuri stares at the poem. Are you simping for Natsuki, you little shit? Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself, honey. It's your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Is it that obvious, or am I just being a simp? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri brushes her face. Bruises her face into her hands. Fuck's sake, man. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they try to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. What all that fucking means, I don't know. I'm a fucking dumbass. But what she is trying to say is that you sucked. You didn't do good. Try again, kid. Okay. Do you mind if I read yours now? Oh, please do. I love to share my poem, my thought process behind it. Oh yeah, you write cursive. Oh god, I hate it. Cursive is neat, I get it. But I fucking hate reading cursive, bro. Is it just me who's being autistic? I can't read cursive. Just me. I mean, we're gonna do it, but fuck's sake, Yuri. You're one of a kind, you know. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green boom of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. God damn, Yuri, can you not write in cursive? I hate this. I'm sorry if I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Yuri! Don't call me on my bullshit, please. Well, I don't just read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is really pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really scripted. It wasn't too short, was it? I usually write long poems. Not at all, my friend. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Charlie. You misconstrued. You idiot. Really? Must totally miss the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over at the... Did I take too long, or did I glance? Yuri, please make up your mind. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in this world. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. I haven't even thought of that, if I'm being honest. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too, you little nutty. And maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh, Monica. Hey, Charlie. What's up? Having a good time so far? Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Anyhow, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have no choice. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Charlie. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Haha. Yeah, if you say so. If you say so. I didn't know he was gonna say it, but I mean, I just winged it. There's a lot of poems, stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funnier, enduring, and even sad. Or something that only a few long lines long. They might even feel like they were written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So what you're saying is that Natsuki is kind of like that, and that I am a simp. I need to stop with the simp shit, but I mean, it's clear that I'm simp, so I'm just gonna fucking roll with it for the entire video. And if you don't like it, let me know down below in the comments. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things, Charlie. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you the most. Everyone else might be a little biased, a tiny bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you'd have to worry about impressing them or anything unless you want to be a simp. Then go for it. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I'm just Monica. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighborhood. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. What was that? A gory the glory hole! No, I can't see. I'm real blind! Oh my god, it sounds more like glory hole by the minute. Like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My riddles already scorched by... Oh my god. It sounds like a glory hole. If you want to be a dick, he sticked his dick in the hole. I was like, ah! Oh my god. I already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole, but it was too bright, it was too deep. Stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the side. I know this is a metaphor for, it's a metaphor for me playing the game, but god, if you look at it one way, it sounds like a glory hole, and you just looked at the guy dick, and he was looking at you. Oh my god. So, what do you think? Oh, it's saucy, alright. It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays, to be honest. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful, if you think about it. Anyways, here's my writing tip for the day. Sometimes when writing your poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper, tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. It's so weird that she talks in the third person. I love it, but god, man. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, if I'm being honest. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mood you're in front of. How dare you judge me? I'm new to this, please. Even if they're just being nice. No. How dare you fall? Oh my god, man. Shit, I'm smacking my desk too hard because literally she just fell down. Oh my god. You're gonna stay here for the rest of this play, okay? Well, we're gonna be the degenerate it is. Listen, I hate myself. It's okay. It is what it is. You're gonna stay here. Listen, shut up. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way for my poem to stand up to their own. This is the literature club after all. I sign. Stop falling! I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting away. My eyes on Ayori and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrows. She's pissed, okay? Meanwhile, Yori is sad. I guess you could say it's some fancy. Ah, thanks. Natsuki, yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try this hard to come up with something that's nice? What are you, a bitch? Do you not like my writing? Just say so. What do you think, 02? She can't talk. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Charlie did too. Don't bring me into the center circle, sister. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time studying my writing hairstyle. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, so unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Charlie liked my poem too, don't you know? I hate that I'm being thrown into this like the monkey in the middle. I am not the monkey in the middle. Do not throw a banana across each other. I don't want the banana. I don't want the shit. I'm going to move away, and you're gonna go back on my PC. Okay? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up, and the music cuts. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, that's not what I. Yuri stands up as well. How dare you? Maybe you're just jealous Charlie appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I was the one who actually grew this. Shit. I love the sass, but this is a bit going far. Natsuki, Natsuki, that's a little to involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned to me as if they noticed I was standing there. Charlie, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it, and if she can if she can get over herself and learn to appreciate that civil rights is more efficient, then this wouldn't have been such a simple. When I had a problem in the first place. Help me explain, Charlie. Wait, there's a reason we have such deep. The reason we have to express our language. None of this text matters. Charlie, you think so too, right? How did I get dragged into this like the monkey in the middle of throwing a banana over my head? Too much! Listen, I don't want to judge. I don't want to be biased or anything, and I really hate this. I'm gonna get Sayori because she can calm down the situation. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting to make Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Charlie, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. And you're right, but I don't want to be the one to deal with this, so I'm going to throw Sayori in like the wrench in the dick that I am. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflicts, and you're both right in your own aspects. But I hate the fact that you're relying on me. I'm not a simp. I am a simp. I'm not a simp. Don't ask me. So, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Exactly why no one likes you. Stop! How could you say something so mean? Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy, and I'm going to cry to make you feel that way. Crying solves everything. I'm being such a dick. I apologize. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them but because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they're cute. And Yuri, your boobs, they're so talented. Why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki, cute. Yuri, boobs. I was right. Beautiful. Big. Sayori. It's triumphantly. I was right, damn it. I was right. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is the vice president. I whisper to Monica. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I organize things, but I'm not very good with people, would you believe it? I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me, isn't it? Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in his own way, isn't it? You could say that to a degree. She might be an airhead for what it is, but something is weirdly suspicious about it, don't you think? Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Yeah, hurt herself. That's not gonna happen at all, is it? You can count on me. Until I go the Natsuki route, then she's gonna suicide. Until then, count on me, but I'm gonna crush that little heart of hers. I'm such a dick. Okay, everyone, that's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems today? It was fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, for the most part. Charlie, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was neat, ignoring all the fighting. Awesome! In case we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it here for this episode. This has been so much fun. My fucking Christ, man. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I love this game so much. I really love playing, or I like at least watching people play the original game. And I love playing the blue mod Skyrim. I love playing the blue sky mods for this game. I love this game. It's so fucking fun, man. And I really hope you guys enjoy too. Sorry if I seem so energetic and so over the place and just, oh my god, so everything. But I love this so much, man. It's so much fun. Oh my God. Let me know down below, who are you simming for? And also, please let me know if I am delaying just a little bit. When it comes to this series, the episode's gonna be, I'm gonna try to make episodes fairly long, because like I said, I don't know how long this game is gonna be, but in case it's gonna be like decently long, I want the episodes to be a little longer than usual, so I don't like stretch it out too long. But also, I do have a habit to just kind of, you know, drag things out by accident, because I love talking. So please let me know down below if I'm dragging things out too far. And also, just let me know down below, are you having fun? Who are you simming for? Are you a NATSUKI simp? Fucking Christ, man. As always, guys, my name is Team. Hopefully I see you guys in next time. Next time. Bye bye, have a fun time, and just listen, I'm a simp, okay? Don't judge me. I know you're a simp too. I'm in. God damn it. Bye guys. Have a fun time.